You're welcome. My name is Acholi George. I am an Acholi by tribe. If you look at the meaning of my name, it's Achira. Now, Achira means perseverance, and the reason why my name is Achira is because my mom persevered a lot when I was in the womb. So there's a lot that she went through, and that is why she started my name Achira, because there is a lot of things that she went through. So most of the Acholi names has meaning attached to it. So there is always the surname which has a meaning, which mine is Achira, and there is always a meaning to the name. Well, to leave that aside, I have a book here, and I've seen through the book. It's a really nice book, and I got really interested in this book, and I've decided to share what this book has with some of you people who want to learn Acholi. So it's written by Luboy David. So today, let's look at some of the few things that we are going to learn in Acholi. Now, we have the vowels in Acholi, which is A, E, I, O, U. So those are mostly the words that are being said in Acholi. And learning Acholi is very simple. We have other words that are similar to one another. You can either prolong the word, or shorten it, or lighten it, or deepen it. And that makes a difference when you're sounding or saying a word. So one word can mean two things when you pronounce it in a different way. It depends on the tone that you are using. Example that I told you I'm using David's book, Luboyo. So one of the examples that he wrote, it's a rabbit, which is a foil. Now, a foil is a rabbit. If I say a foil, it becomes a greeting that we as Acholi uses always. So now it's just the pronunciation. A foil, which I am prolonging it, and a foil, which means thank you. So a foil is a rabbit. A foil is saying thank you in Acholi. So that is some of the example of how you can learn Acholi. So when you're speaking something and you prolong it, it might mean something different. And if you shorten it, it again might mean different. So it depends on the conversation that you're using, and that will make you say the right vowel. Another vowel that we can see is ki, is for if. Ki is for if. Or I can say ko is for no. Ko is for no. Ko means no. Ka means if. So this book will guide us and how we shall always learn. So thank you for joining me. So let's move on. Now we shall see some of the nouns that we can be using. So there are two types of nouns. So we have the common nouns and then the proper nouns. So let's look at the words that we can say in Acholi. Example number one. Example is labol. So that is, labol means example. So sometimes I might be switching English and Luo, and I'll be explaining some words. So labol means example. So let's look at the few examples. People. How do we call people in Acholi? People, dano. People, dano. Places, cabedo. Places, cabedo. Things, Jimmy. Things, Jimmy. So those are some of the words that we can learn for today. So we have people, which is dano. We have places, which is cabedo, and we have things, which is Jimmy. So you can learn those few words, and the next time we meet, we can look at some other words that we can learn in Acholi. For now, thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.